गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Bharani Sarada Bharani Saradhe Jaya Radha Bharani Sarada Bharani Saradhe Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavana Dham Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। व्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुण्यक्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगामयी यमुनामयी की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। समावेद भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय घोर प्रेमानंदी। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna. So again, I welcome all of you for today's Srimad Bhagavatam session. We will be discussing on Canto 4, Chapter 2, text number 17 and 18. 17 we don't have any purport, so just I will recite that, and then 18 we can repeat it. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudirayed Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavada Sevaya Bhagavadi Ruttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtagi. Hare Krishna. Text number 17. Maitreya Uvacha Vindyaivam Sagirisam Aparatipam Avastitam Daksho Atapa Upasprasya Kurudva Shaptum Prachakrame. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The sage Maitreya continued Thus Daksha, seeing Lord Shiva sitting as if against him, washed his hands and mouth and cursed him in the following words. Hare Krishna. Text number 18. Ayam tu deva yajnana. Ayam tu deva yajnana. Indro upendryadibir bhavaha. Indro upandrebir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na lavatam. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Devair deva ganadamaha. Ayam tu deva yajana. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Devair deva ganadamaha. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Ayantu deva yajana. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Ayam tu deva yajana. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Sabaham na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Ayam tu deva yajana. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Tu deva yajana. Indro upendradibir bhavaha. Saha bhagam na labatam. Devair deva ganadamaha. Hare Krishna. Whatever meaning. I am that, tu, but, deva yajana, in the sacrifice of the demigods. Indra upendra adibi, with Indra, Upendra and others. Bhavaha, Shiva. Saha, along with. Bhagam, a portion. Na, not. Labatam, should obtain. Devahi, with the demigods. Devagana Adamaha, the lowest of all the demigods. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya. So kindly listen to the translation carefully. The demigods are eligible to share in the oblations of sacrifice, but Lord Shiva, who is the lowest of all the demigods, should not have a share. Kindly repeat. The demigods are eligible to share in the oblations of sacrifice, but Lord Shiva, who is the lowest of all the demigods, should not have a share. Hare Krishna. These are the words by Daksha Prajapati. So we as Prabhuji did, we need to ask forgiveness to the Lord Shiva first of all before we repeating this one. Hare Krishna. So when I read this translation first, I was thinking, okay, what Prabhupada is going to say about this. So I was thinking that, okay, Prabhupada will say about why Daksha has behaved like this. So he should have not done, because Lord Shiva has not done anything wrong. So he should not. So something in that sense, I was thinking that, okay, Prabhupada is going to give the purport like this. So now let us read the Prabhupada's purport, how Prabhupada is viewing this complete instance. So it's totally, we get bewildered how Prabhupada gets these thoughts. It's only that we will discuss it in this session, the purport. Because of this curse, Shiva was deprived of his share in the oblations of Vedic sacrifices. It was due to the curse of Daksha. Sri Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura comments in this connection that Lord Shiva was saved from the calamity of taking part with other demigods, who were all materialistic. Lord Shiva is the greatest devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it is not fitting for him to eat or sit with materialistic persons like the demigods. So it's totally on the other side, what we were thinking. Thus, the curse of Daksha was indirectly a blessing, for Shiva would not have to eat or sit with the other demigods who were too materialistic. There is a practical example set for us by Gaurakishore Das Babaji Maharaj, who used to sit on the side of a latrine to chant Hare Krishna. Many materialistic persons used to come and bother him and disturb his daily routine of chanting. So, to avoid their company, he used to sit by the side of a latrine, where materialistic persons would not go because of the filth and the obnoxious smell. However, Gaurakishore Dasa Babaji Maharaja was great that he was accepted as the spiritual master of such a great personality as His Divine Grace Om Vishnupada Srimad Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaja. The conclusion is that Lord Shiva behaved in his own way to avoid materialistic persons who might disturb him in his prosecution of devotional service. Haribol. So this is like, what do you say, it's totally on the other side. Eye opener. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salagaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Paramhamsa. Srimade Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtai Budale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pashatya Desadarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. In this particular chapter where Daksha curses Lord Shiva, so we are now looking at at least for the last 2 months, isn't it? I think. So the different devotees are describing this pastime. So this is the beauty of our ISKCON in the classes. So many devotees are discussing about the same pastime, and we are getting the different views. See now here, Prabhupada has given totally a different purport, which we haven't thought of it. But the cursing, it starts only from today only. Today is the first verse where Daksha started cursing Lord Shiva. So he says, the demigods are eligible to share in the oblations of the sacrifice, but Lord Shiva, who is the lowest of all demigods, should not have a share. So it's mentioned here that because of this curse of Daksha, Lord Shiva is not getting any share. But Srila Prabhupada has taken us in a different way, saying that it was basically, it's a good for Lord Shiva that he was keeping away from all the demigods. So here Prabhupada first in the purport he starts with the Vedic sacrifices. So let's discuss about Vedic sacrifice. So what is actually the Vedic sacrifice? So the sacrifice in the sense, first, the meaning is that we perform some actions and which produces the sacred result. So any actions we perform which produces the sacred result is a sacrifice. But at the same time, when we perform those activities based on the rules and regulations given in the Vedas, then it becomes the Vedic sacrifice. So in Rig Veda, it's one line it comes that Devanam Paramo Vishnu Agni Avamo Tadanta Sarva Devata. The meaning is that Devanam Paramo Vishnu. Vishnu is the topmost. Avamo Agni. Yes, Agni is the lowest. And Tadanta Sarva Devata. All other devatas are in between. So, but this verse, it doesn't mean that Agni is the lowest of all. It refers to the accessibility. So we can, as a human, we can access the Agni very easily. The accessibility of Agni is very easy. So it's mentioned the Agni is at the lower level, so we can access Agni easily. So that's how we perform our the fire sacrifice. So because we can access the Agni Deva, so we can give our oblations into the Agni Deva. So when we give the in the sacrifice in the fire sacrifice, we give the items there. Then the Agni it takes through all the Devadas, and then finally it reaches to Lord Vishnu. So that is the aim of this sacrifice. So what is this actually sacrifice? It means whatever we have something which we are giving it off, and we are giving it off for the purpose of getting something at a higher level. So for example, we are now performing this the fire sacrifice. In fire sacrifice, what we give? We offer the ghee, we offer some grains, all these things we are offering. Those things are with us actually, isn't it? The ghee and the grains are all with us, and we are giving it away. Why we are giving it away? For the purpose of getting something better, something at a higher level. So sacrificing something to get something at a higher level is the purpose of the Vedic sacrifice. So when we do that, we should be very careful, isn't it? When we are performing such Vedic sacrifice, one should be very careful in performing the Srila Prabhupada several places he mentions, when we are performing these Vedic sacrifices, all the mantras should be chanted properly. There should not be any mistake in that mantras. So in today's context, how do we understand this Vedic the sacrifice in the sense? So sacrifice we can take now. Venkatesh Prabhu is there. He'll understand about the cricket IPL match. Haribol. So in that match, you see, there is also wicket sacrifice, isn't it, Prabhu? You know that wicket sacrifice. So we are discussing about Vedic sacrifice. There is a wicket sacrifice. So when there is they are playing now, when there is the batter who is batting is think that he is the number one batter, is in full form and he can hit very nicely. On the other side, there is another batter which is not so very good. So when this guy hits and the other guy starts coming here and he reaches in this side crease, but whereas this person, he has not moved, he has not run on the other side. Both of them are in same crease only. So now they hit the stumps there. So one has to be out. So both of them are in the crease, this side. So what they will do, the person who cannot hit more or who is not in the full form, he will come out of the crease and then he will sacrifice his wicket. Is it right, Prabhu? Very good. So authorized. so he is sacrificing his wicket. Why he is sacrificing his wicket? for the purpose of his team's victory, is it not? The other person can hit nicely than him, so he is sacrificing his wicket. So sacrificing something for the higher purpose is the purpose of the Vedas, the Vedic sacrifice. So as I said, when we do this such a sacrifice, one should be very careful how to perform it. But here, Daksha, in this sacrifice, Daksha sacrifice, what is the purpose of Daksha arrange the sacrifice? Here, in the previous classes, what is the purpose of this Daksha sacrifice? He arranged it for the welfare of everyone. So for the welfare of everyone, Daksha is the Yajamana of the sacrifice. So if he is going to perform for the welfare of everyone, then Daksha should be more careful, because he is the Yajaman, he is the one who is organizing it. So but what is his behavior here? How he did? He has got angry upon Lord Shiva. So but Lord Shiva, what is the mistake what Lord Shiva has done? Lord Shiva hasn't done anything wrong. Just he was simply sitting and then he was meditating on Lord Shankarshan. He hasn't noticed it when the Daksha came inside. So just for a small thing, he got the angry. So this sacrifice, what the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita. So what is the first lesson we learn in Bhagavad Gita? The first lesson in Bhagavad Gita. We are not the body. We are not the body. That is the first lesson we learn it. No? And what is the second theme given in the Bhagavad Gita is the bondage and liberation. The first theme is we are not the body, and the second theme is we are not the bondage and the liberation. That theme, it goes throughout the Bhagavad Gita. So there the Lord mentions what the Lord mentions about the sacrifice. The sacrifice is as per Krishna, the sacrifice is the work done. The work done, it has to be offered as a sacrifice. So in third chapter, the Lord explains in the 10th verse, it says that Saha Yajna Prajapatihi Puro Uvacha Prajapati Puro Uvacha Prajapatihi. So he says, when the Lord, he created this creation, he sent for the generations of men and demigods along with Saha Yajna Prajapatihi Prajasishva. Saha Yajna Prajapati Prajasishva Puro Uvacha Prajapatihi. So when he created it, he created the generations of humans and devatas along with Yajna. And he says, Anena Pravashyedam. So you will get, by performing these sacrifices, you will get more benefit. When you get the benefit, and then at the end of your life, you will achieve the success. So that was the instructions of the Lord when he has done the creation. So like when, for example, the new couple, when they get married, so they go for in the family, and then they start their family, new life. Before they get the child, what they plan, no? The boy and the girl, they plan it. So I have to do this, I have to do this, get a small house, build a small house, and earn this much, be ready for bringing up a child. Then they get the child. So when the child comes, they are ready to take care of the child, isn't it? So similarly, the Lord, when he created the creation, he made all the arrangements, how these living entities can come out of this bondage. So how they can get the liberation. So the way the Lord created is the sacrifice. So just perform the sacrifice, you will get whatever the requirements in your life, and at the end of the life, you will get liberation out of this bondage. So this is the arrangement made by the Lord. So someone has to follow this. Then only they can come out of this bondage. But what happens here, Daksha, how he behaved, he got angry on this, Lord Shiva. Instead of concentrating on the sacrifice, what he was concentrating? what the Shiva is doing, or what the respect I am getting. His concentration should be on the sacrifice, but not on the respect what he is getting. So that's what when the Lord created this sacrifice, the humans should perform the sacrifice, not to concentrate on something else. So here, because of that Daksha's anger, the sacrifices ruined. So now we see about the anger. Why last week His Grace Bhagavad Prabhu has discussed this about the anger. Actually, what is anger means? What is the meaning of anger? General terms, general terminology, what is the meaning of the anger? We can say that anger is the punishment which we are giving to ourselves. Anger is the punishment which we are giving to ourselves for someone else's mistake. Isn't it? Someone else do something, he did something wrong, and for that we are getting angry. But angry is just actually the punishment for us, because we are the one who are getting affected, not the other person. So the anger is the punishment which we give for ourselves for someone else's mistake. But if you see this, the anger, how it develops. So for example, when we are driving also, when you are driving in the road, suddenly one person comes in front of us, immediately we get anger. I don't know about us, but I get anger very quickly. So immediately we will shout at him, isn't it? So, but anger, it is not just it momentary. It not appears just a moment. The anger is slowly it develops within us. The anger is, it develops slowly within us, not in just 1 minute. But when we are, as the example when I gave in the road, suddenly we get anger. But actually it is not that moment we got anger, because the anger was built within us for a long time. That anger is there within us. So that's why it is being exposed, it manifests at that time. Another example I will say. When we are getting the prasadam. We are getting prasadam, when the prasadam comes in the plate first, you will get only 2 idlis. Isn't it? Only 2 idlis you will get. But again on the second serve, you will get 1 or 2 more. So you get 3 or 4. So when you get the 4, when you honor the 4th idli, what you will say? Oh, this 4th idli, I am satisfied. Isn't it? I am satisfied with this 4th idli. Is vada also. Okay. So is it the 4th idli gives you satisfaction? Is it the 4th idli gives you satisfaction or what? Well, okay, for example, if I am giving only 1 idli, I say, okay, Prabhu, this is your 4th idli. Are you satisfied? No. Because you already tasted the 1, 2, 3 idlis, then the 4th idli gives you satisfaction. So similarly, the anger, yes, here in the Daksha's case, this anger Daksha showed at that moment. But that doesn't mean that Daksha got angry only that time. That anger has been developed within himself for a long time. How it developed? Because Daksha, he was not happy with Lord Shiva for a long time. The moment he got married Sati. So that anger, it keeps on building up within us. We don't know when that anger manifests outside. So that's how it says that the anger and the fire are same. Anger and the fire are same. The fire and the anger, it starts at a small spark. It's starting at a very small spark, and then it spreads like a forest fire. So when the anger is very small or the fire is very small, just a spark, it is easy for us to extinguish. But when you leave it to spread more and more, then it is very difficult to control. So that's how this anger has to be controlled at the beginning itself. So we need to watch always our mind. So we'll discuss it further about that one. So when the anger it comes, so how do we react it actually? The reaction is we should not react externally, but we should retreat internally. We should not react externally, but we should retreat internally. So what happens is, we'll see the example when the example, I'll give you one example here. In the one time, Krishna and Balaram, they were walking in the forest. It was night time, so they had to take a rest in the night in one place. So then they thought, okay, when we are sleeping, someone should not come and attack us. So they made an arrangement that one of us will wake up, other person will sleep for half the night. Then the next half, they will change it. So it agreed that Balaram will wake up during the first half, and Krishna was sleeping. So Krishna slept nicely and Balaram was sitting, and suddenly one big demon came there. And demon said, I am going to kill both of you, I am going to eat both of you. Then Balaram got angry immediately. Balaram is Sankarshana, isn't it? He immediately will get angry. He got angry. He said, how can you kill us? How can you eat me? Then he started shouting. Balaram started shouting at the demon. The moment Balaram started shouting at the demon grew more and more and more. As long as Balaram was shouting, and then the demon was growing more and more. So Balaram could not do anything. By the time it came that midnight came, and Balaram woke up Krishna, and then said, see, there was one big demon came when you were sleeping. So I was shouting at him, and then he grew bigger and bigger. Then Krishna said, okay, I will see, let me see. So now Balaram went to sleep, and Krishna was sitting, and then the same demon came again. When the demon came, same thing happened, I'm going to kill you. Then Krishna was laughing at him. Oh, he said, you are going to kill us? Okay, kill. So every time when Krishna was laughing, the demon size became small and small and small. So by the time it became morning, so then Balaram got up. Krishna, have you seen that demon? Then Krishna said, yes, this is the demon. It became like a small mouse. The demon became like a small mouse and said, oh, this is the demon. Oh, what happened? How you did this one? Said, okay, I'm just laughing at him, and then the size became small, so I just caught him. This is the demon, what you have seen. So this is how, if you, the anger is like this. If you are going to react externally, the anger will grow more and more and more. But rather, you should retract internally. So how to retract? What is the example? So when Chitraket Maharaj was flying and he was laughing at Lord Shiva, the same thing, same incidents there also. When he was laughing at Lord Shiva, and who got angry there? Parvati Mata got angry, and then Parvati was cursing at Chitraket Maharaj. Then Chitraket Maharaj came down, and then he said, Mother, it is not my mistake, or it is not your mistake also. You have cursed me, but I understand that it is not your mistake and it is not my mistake also. There he says that he gives a nice analogy there. He says that there is a the river, there is a flowing river, and there are waves there. In the flowing river, you see the waves? In the waves, can you see any waves stagnant in the flowing river? In the flowing river, you cannot see any waves stagnant there. The waves will be moving always, is it not? So similarly, Chitraket says to Mother Parvati that in this world is like this flowing river. And the waves are like our Sukha and Dukkha, Swarga and Naraka, Sapa and Anugraha. Konova Sapa, Konova Anugraha, he says. He says, Kim Sukha, Kim Dukkha. So where is the Sukha and where is the Dukkha? Where is the Sapa and where is Anugraha? Everything, because nothing is going to be permanent in this world. Everything will change. We think that today is misery, and then it's not going to stay eternally for us. It's going to change. So this is the way how we react. So when someone is triggering us an anger within us, then we should retract internally and see. So that if we do that, then our anger will get reduced, like how Krishna has caught the small mouse. what happened after when Daksha got anger? This is the today's verse. What he did, Daksha, he cursed Lord Shiva that you will not get any oblations, share of any oblations. So the curse, if you take the curse of Daksha Prajapati, when someone is cursing us, if that curse has to materialize, the person who is cursing, he should be pure, isn't it? If the person is pure, then the curse will become true. Otherwise, you and me curse someone, will it happen? It will not happen. Because the person who is cursing should be pure. Okay, if the person is pure, the curse will materialize, it will happen. If the person is not pure, what will happen? It will not materialize. But still, the person who is hearing the curse, he will get mentally disturbed. So whether we are pure or not pure, but there is some effect on the other person. If we are pure, the curse will happen to him physically. If we are not pure, then it will disturb him mentally. So in both the cases, there is a disturbance to the other person. So even in such situations, how we can do, how we can react. So this is what here it teaches us. So when someone is cursed here now, there are two ways we can do. One is we can counter curse him. We can counter curse him. And the other way is we can curse ourselves. We can curse our past. That person is cursing me because of my past deeds. So these are the two ways we can react. Either we can curse the other person or we can curse ourselves, our past deeds. So take an example here, the cursing the other person. We know about the story of the Kaliya. What is the Kaliya's previous life? Kaliya snake, no? What was his previous life? He was a Vedashira Muni before. His name was Vedashira Muni, and he was doing a penance on the mountain of Vindhya mountain. On the Vindhya mountain, the Vedashira Muni was doing penance. So he was tapasya, he was doing tapasya. See, in that same place, there another sage came there. His name was Ashvashira. So this Ashvashira Muni came, and he also wanted to perform tapasya in the same place where Vedashira was doing tapasya. Then immediately Vedashira got angry. So, why are you coming here? You go to another place. Don't sit here. This I am doing tapasya here. Then Ashvashira said, what is this? This is not your permanent place. Before you, there were someone else, they were doing tapasya here. Now you are doing, and then tomorrow someone else is going to come. So it's not your permanent place. Why are you angry upon me? Why are you angry like this? Then he said, no, I don't want to see you. You are looking very bad. You are looking ugly. Go away from here. This is what happens. Then the curse started. So the Vedashira said, you are looking ugly. You become like a crow. A crow is not looking beautiful. So he said, you become a crow. Go away from here. Then Ashvashira counter-cursed him. What he counter-cursed? Why are you so angry like a snake? You become a snake. So both of them fell down. So he became a Kaliya, and Ashvashira became the Bhushanti Kaka. So the Bhushanti Kaka, he comes in the Jagannath's pastimes. So this is how, if you counter cursing, both the persons will get affected. But whereas, if you are thinking that this curse is because of my past deed, then you take it in that sense, then you are going to curse yourself, your past deeds. We have so many examples for this. What about Parikshit Maharaj? Parikshit Maharaj was cursed by a small boy, Shringi. Then how he took that curse, Parikshit? He took, there Prabhupada mentions that Parikshit could have counter-cursed Shringi. He has got that power. But he didn't do that. He took it. He took it as this is because of my past deeds. So he has taken it like this. How about Indradumna Maharaj? Indradumna Maharaj was cursed by Agastya Rishi. So Agastya Rishi, when he came, Indradumna was on meditation. So he couldn't realize that the Rishi came. So Agastya immediately cursed him. You become like a dull animal, elephant. So that's how he became Gajendra. Whereas, what happened to Indradyumna Maharaj? Indradyumna, he didn't counter curse Agastya. He said, okay, this is because of my past deed. I am taking it as the curse. So he took that curse. But actually what happened after that? He got liberated, is it not? If he was, suppose, just think, if he has not got the chance, he would have lived for so many other lives. And we don't know when he will get liberation. So this is what very important here. For as a Vaishnava, we should be very careful in dealing with the. Today, Prabhu has given a quiz in 10 offenses. So he gave the quiz was the 7th offense, you said. But what is the first offense? Who have dedicated their life for propagating the mission of. That is more important actually. See, when in our dealings also in our temple, we are dealing with the Vaishnavas. So when we are dealing with Vaishnavas, we should be very, very careful. Here also Daksha was dealing with the greatest Vaishnava, Lord Shiva. So when we are cursing or just doing a Vaishnava aparadha, the Vaishnava aparadha has been related to, in the Shastra, how it has been related in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is related to a Atimata, isn't it? So this is related to the mad elephant offense. So the mad elephant, when it comes into the garden, what will happen? The complete garden will get destroyed, isn't it? So that Vaishnava offense is so very, very grave, this one. In the Chaitanya Leela also you see, you heard about Ramachandra Puri. Ramachandra Puri, you heard about him? Ramachandra Puri is the incarnation of Vibhishana. Vibhishana came as Ramachandra Puri in Chaitanya Leela. Ramachandra Puri is the disciple of Madhavendra Puri. Direct disciple of Madhavendra Puri, but he was blaspheming everyone. His duty was just only to find fault in everyone. That was his duty. Why he could end up with like that is when Madhavendra Puri was about to leave his body, he was lying on the bed and then he was under the meditation of Radha and Krishna. And he was thinking that time how the Lord has left Radhamaya and then the condition of Radhamaya. He was crying, but just by imagining the condition of Radhamaya. So Madhavendra Puri was in that mood. He was thinking about Radhamaya, how she was suffering. So he was crying. Madhavendra Puri was literally, the tears are coming from the eyes. And next to the bed, this Ramachandra Puri and also another disciple of Ishra Puri was also there. Both of them were sitting. And this Ramachandra Puri said, Gurudev, why are you crying like this? This body you have to live, but your soul is eternal. He was giving teaching to the spiritual master. And Madhavendra Puri was so upset that he was scolding him like anything. He said, get away from here. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your face. So this is the greatest offense he did. So because of that offense which he did towards his spiritual master, his habit became that totally changed. He was always finding fault with everyone. So he said that one time when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was staying in Jagannath Puri, this Ramachandra Puri came there. It was in the early morning time, and when he came there, when he opened the door, he saw there are a lot of ants moving there in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's room. And immediately what he did, Ramachandra Puri, oh, yesterday you had nice feast with so many sweets. You had nice feast with so much sweets, so that's why the ants are moving here. Being a sannyasi, how can you eat sweets? Why are you attached to the sweets? See, just he saw ant and how he relates. See, what is the offense? Great, he went to an extent that to criticize the Lord himself. So this is what happens when we are starting criticizing or when we are finding fault with the Vaishnavas. You will be totally away because see, Prabhu sings the Nama Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. So what happens, this Nama Chintamani is, it gives whatever you ask. The Lord gives whatever you ask. Similarly, the Lord and the name of the Lord, there is no difference. So the name of the Lord also gives whatever you ask. So when you are now chanting the name of the Lord, and at the same time you are committing offense, means to against the Vaishnava, that offense will continue. It is not going to stop. So that's how we have to be very careful in dealing, especially with our senior devotees, especially with anyone for that matter. And at the same time, when we are like here, Daksha, as I said in the beginning, Daksha was the Yajamana of this sacrifice. So how the Yajaman should behave. The Yajaman also should behave in that proper way, isn't it? The Yajaman should be show how others has to follow it. So that Daksha was missing. Daksha couldn't do that properly. So this is what we need to understand from these pastimes, how one should behave and how one should respect the other devotees, especially the senior devotees. Small mistake against them, it will keep continuing. Maybe you think that, okay, that is only a small mistake, but what happens? It gives rise to another mistake. Another mistake gives rise to another mistake. It keeps on building up. So this, the lesson we need to learn from here. Then, but here in this case, if you see, we need to see whether is it in our control or not. Can we say anything which is in our control in this world? Only one thing we can say, no, our body, isn't it? But no, even our body is also not in our control. Maybe now you think that yes, body is in my control. When you become 70, 75, you cannot move your hand. You wanted to move, but you cannot move. You wanted to walk, you cannot walk. Your leg will not listen to you. So nothing is in your control. Then why are you worrying about the others? Even if someone does something wrong, just neglect it, ignore it, and go. So because our actions, no, it makes a lot of difference. Before we do the actions, the thoughts in our mind. So Daksha was thinking that in the last class also Prabhu was discussing about the Bhagavad Gita, no, that in the 263 verse, Prabhu was telling about the Dhyayato Vishaya Pumsam Sangat Teshu Bhajayate Sangat Sangayate Kamam Kamat Krodho Vijayate. So on the next verse, 63 was what it is mentioned. Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha. Sammohat Smriti Vibrama. Smriti Vibramad Buddhinasha Pranashati. So here if you just relate that sloka to here in this particular pastimes, Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha. That because of that anger, Daksha has gone in Sammoha, that illusion. What was the illusion Daksha had? He thought that I am Daksha. What is the meaning of Daksha? The expert. So I am the expert. I am the expert. Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha. Sammohat Smriti Vibrama. So what is the Smriti? What is the memory? What memory he lost? Daksha. Daksha lost that who is the sitting is Lord Shiva. The Lord Shiva is a Vaishnava and is a greater than him. Actually, see, the position of Lord Shiva is greater than Daksha. But of course, he married his daughter. That doesn't mean that Shiva's position has come down. So that memory, he lost it. Smriti Brahmshat Buddhinasho. So what is what he lost now again? He lost his position and then he started cursing Lord Shiva. So Buddhinashat Pranashyati. What is the what he did there? What was the finally Daksha did? He just walked away from the sacrifice. See how much he is arranged all the things for performing this sacrifice, but at the end, what happened? He just walked away from the sacrifice. So that is how we fall down. But if you analyze all these things, who is the culprit of all of them? Who is the culprit? Is it Daksha? Is it Shiva? Or is it someone else? Who is the culprit? The culprit is only one person. You know who is that? Our mind. The mind is the culprit of everything. Nothing else. So even if you say in the Bhagavad Gita also, the Lord says, no, Matra Sparshasthu Kaunteya Sidoshana Sukha Dukkada agama apayinova tam stidikshva bharata. So anything which we experience in this world, it is just only a sense perception. The Lord says, just it's only a sense perception. So, oh Bharata, you try to tolerate it. It's like impermanent winter and summer, changes of winter and summer. Tam stidikshva Bharata. So the mind is the one who is the culprit here everywhere, if you see. So if you treat that mind, so the mind has to be treated. So how that mind, we should always think good in all the situation, even if the situation looks not good. Think good in all situation, even the situation doesn't look good. So you have to look for good things. Maybe the situation looks like unfavorable for you, but still you have to look something good in that one. It's like the example given here is that, the eagle. The eagle, it flies at a very high altitude. You have seen this, not? The eagle flies at a very high altitude. But you know what the eagle was thinking always? It was always thinking about where is the dead body. Dead corpse. Where is the dead corpse? It is flying at a very high level, but it will always looking for the dead corpse. Immediately it finds one, it dives straight into the dead corpse. But you have seen the honeybee? Honeybee, it is flying at very low level. Sometimes you find the honeybee, it's flying on top of a garbage. But you know what honeybee is looking there? In that garbage, there may be some plant, there may be some flower, and there is some honey in that one. So thinking that honey is there, the honeybee is looking for honey. Where he is flying? He is flying on the garbage, but still it's looking for honey. So this is what, looking good in all the things, even though the things are not looking good for you. Srila Prabhupada gives another very nice example there. You know these mosquitoes in the cow, where you get the milk from the cow, in the nipple. The mosquitoes go and sit on the nipple of the cow, where plenty of milk is there. On the nipple of the cow, the plenty of milk is there. But what the mosquito is looking for? It is looking only for the blood. So it is, we have to treat our mind. The mind, what we are looking for, see that's what it says, you take care of your thoughts. Because the thoughts lead to your actions. You take care of your actions because that actions lead to your character. Take care of your character because that character leads to your destination. So the basic principle is our mind, our thoughts, what is coming in our mind, what is coming in our mind. So that thought we need to be taking care of that. So that's why all our practices is only for our mind, because our soul, it is pure always. Our spirit soul is always pure. No need for any purificatory process for the soul. This material body is always dirt. It's inert body, this one. You cannot purify this. Maybe you think that I am putting soap. No. The next moment it will get dirt. Immediately when you come out of the washroom, the next moment it will get dirt. So you cannot purify this material body. You cannot, no need for any purification of spirit soul. But what we have to do then? What we are doing in devotional service? What is the devotional service we are doing? The devotional service we are doing is the one which is in between these two. Who is that in between? The mind. So the mind is the one which trains all the other senses. Mind is the trainer for all the senses. So you need to train the trainer. What do you do? You need to train the trainer. So the mind has to be trained. That is what the mantra comes there. So the mantra is mana iti trayate iti mantra. So you train that mind with our mantra, then our life will become successful. So that is how this all our sadhana, whatever sadhana when we are doing it, all the sadhana is only for the mind, not for our soul, not for our body. So how do we, there is another nice example here comes here that once Dronacharya, he called Duryodhana. Duryodhana, you go around Astinapura and you just find out one person who is better than you. So Duryodhana went around complete Hastinapura, and then he came back to Dronacharya and he said, Acharya, I cannot find any one person better than me. Then Dronacharya said, okay, good. Then he called next Yudhishthira. He said, Yudhishthira, you go around Hastinapura. Now what he said? You find out someone who is lower than you. You find out someone who is lower than you. Then Yudhishthira also went around, and then he came back and he said to Dronacharya, Acharya, I went around Hastinapura, I cannot find even one person who is lower than me. Both of them went to the same place, is it not? Duryodhana went and searched, and then he could not find out even one person better than him. And Yudhishthira went and searched, he could not find out one person lower than him. The situation is same, all the personalities are same, but the mentality, this Yudhishthira and Duryodhana, both of them, the mentality is different. So what they were searching for. So our search, what we are searching through our mind, so that it is more important. That mind, training of that mind is more important for us. So the mind, it said that mind is like a creeper. So if you don't take care of the mind, it will grow haphazardly here and there. You know the creepers, when you don't take care of the creeper, it goes here and there, it grows everywhere. But if you are taking care of the creeper, you just put proper fence, and then you train the creeper. Every day you need to train the creeper. Just put it properly in the fence. It will grow nicely in the fence. Then it will give the fruit nicely. So the devotional, what Chaitanya Charitamrita mentioned, that the seed has been given by our spiritual master. The seed of our devotion has been given by spiritual master. And then by every day our sadhana, we pour water, and then we take care of that creeper. When the creeper grows properly with all our regulative principles, putting the fence of regulative principles, and then the creeper grows and then grows. Where it goes? To the lotus feet of the Lord, and then it gives the fruit. What is that fruit we'll get? Krishna Premi will get. So that is what the mind train the trainer. So this is what all our spiritual sadhana, it is about to that. So this world has been created, when in the beginning when we said this been the Lord has created this world with the generations of humans and devas, along with that Saha Yajna Praja Srishtva. So this has been created with the yajnas. That yajna we have to perform. Perform that yajna, you get whatever required in this lifetime. Then at the end of the life, get perfection, you can get the liberation. So that is the second theme which Lord discusses in Bhagavad Gita. So that bondage and liberation. So that liberation will come just by training our mind. So the training the mind is our chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what we discussed is how here, as I said, Prabhupada, what he has given here in this purport is, initially we thought that Prabhupada is going to speak about how Daksha was wrong, when Shiva was not doing anything mistake. But what Prabhupada has given totally is different. So Prabhupada said that it is good for Lord Shiva. So that's what we end up on our discussion. We said that look for good in everything, even though the things are not looking good. So wherever you go, just try to find out good thing. Don't look for anything, any mistake. And when you are doing it, you will be very careful with the Vaishnavas. That Vaishnava Aparata is very dangerous. So to do that, all we need to do is train our mind. That training can come only by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So any comments? I welcome. Haribol. Hare Krishna. So the question what Prabhu has asked is that looking good in everything. So in the position of in the management, how we can do that? Because we find sometimes the things are not moving as per the requirement. We think that it's wrong. Then how do we deal? Is it not? Prabhu, even in that case also, from the management side, but this my understanding may be wrong. What we are looking for is good in that person. Is it not? So what, for example, if someone does something not the right way, so the management intention is to put him in the right place, on the right path. It is not that the management intention is to blaspheme him or just to getting away from the service. No, we need to keep him in the service, but we need to train him or teach him how to do it properly. So again, if you see that there also, it is only the good only. It is not that we are punishing it. It is good only for how he can do better. That is the lookout for the management, isn't it? The management has to say how everyone can perform nice devotional service. If something is lacking or if something is not proper, then we need to bring him, train him to do it properly. If we do it based on that intention, I don't think there is anything wrong in that one. So that intention is important. I am trying to correct him for that he can do better. It's not that I am going to punish him so that he get away from here. So our intention is not to move him away from the service. Our intention is to keep him in the service in a better way. So if that intention is there maintained, then it should be the right attitude, I believe. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful class. What is the takeaway from this class today? Thank you very much, Prabhu. So, one, how should behave and how to respect and avoid the offense also. Correct, Prabhuji? Thank you. We will chant one time to Prabhuji for a wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So is there one more time to glorifying one devotees leaving the island and giving in us gratitude and send off to the Mataji. I request Her Grace Lavanga Vrajasundari Mataji to come on stage, as well as Ananta Shri Krishna, their son, Hare Krishna also, and Dayanidhi Prabhu also. To garland the Mataji. Rohini Mataji. Rohini Mataji, please. Yeah. I request Pathasarthi Prabhu and Antaranga Prabhu. Antaranga Prabhu, where is he? Hare Krishna, we request Parthasarthi Prabhu to glorify Mataji and children.
ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. Hare Krishna. Today we have to glorify Lavanga Mataji and children, but this family is so unique that you will have a package deal only with them. So glorification automatically will include Jayanti Prabhu, but we will make sure that Prabhu will not leave us just like that. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Well, as I told, as a family, they have wonderfully demonstrated how a family together can serve in Krishna consciousness. Now I think devotees will explain more how beautifully and lovingly they used to interact. I'm not going to talk that aspect now. Personally, we are going to miss them a lot, because if we allow, there will be many people who will be interested to talk to them, and many of them will be telling that they are like our parents. Even devotees elder, we had a farewell for them in Bhaktivedanta, and they will narrating how more than their own parents, how they will be caring for them, and how they made sure that they come forward in devotional life, and also their material life they supported like anything. So wonderful example of service. Many would have seen Mataji in the Kirtan Mela stall only, but there is no service in this temple that she has not touched upon. Deity dressing, deity painting, preaching, kirtan, cooking, mass cooking, anything she was doing so nicely.
Haribol.
Now, our dear Ananda Krishnan, Appu, I think Prabhu is really fortunate to have a son like him. You just talk to him with the humility he is responding. That is amazing. So he is a big asset for our congregation, and the best friend of my son also. We are going to miss him. And Hare Krishna, the cuteness personified. So his kirtan, more than his kirtan, his presence itself is so wonderful for us. As far as Mataji is concerned, as we told, there are many things like the intensity in which they all involved in the service. I had seen in the Kirtan Mela service, months together they have been purchasing and keeping all the things, causing so much disturbance for themselves at their own house. If you go to their house, you can see the stacks of milk and anything durable. If you get at a good price, they get it and bring it. So much meditation on how they can support our service here, and no wonder that dedication has resulted in more than 3,300 dinar savings for Kirtan Mela.
Haribol.
That is something amazing. If we all try our best also, I don't think there are many people who can bring that kind of contribution here. But what we don't see is the kind of hard work involved in this. We all go to the stall, we fight with them, that's all, they're different. But the kind of hard work they are putting in every service. And personally, we are going to miss a lot. Mataji is the best friend of my wife. And not only friend, whenever we have any need, they are the first one to be there. Be it physical or anything, emotional support, any time we required, they are there. So actually, the one who is going to lose most is my wife. We wish all the best for Mataji and children. Mataji is again venturing into a big service. She is going to take care of Prabhu's parents. They are already needing a lot of support, and Prabhu has already engaged nurses and all that to support, but still, of course, they take care of themselves. It's not that they're bedridden or anything, and they have been actively encouraging Prabhu and Mataji in their service always. As the glorious son, the parents are also amazingly glorious. Whenever the health permitted, his father used to take classes in the nearby temple. He had been doing a lot of preaching, And mother also is, his name actually coming from mother. Kindness personified. Dayanand. Hare Krishna. I have a lot more to talk, but then time, in the interest of time, I stop here and I pray to the Lordships that they give them all strength and all success in whatever the endeavors they are going to take. I am sure the years to come, we are going to see a big explosion in the preaching in Kerala, spearheaded by this family. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Parthasarathi Prabhuji. I will now request Antaranga Chaitanya Prabhu to glorify.
Hare Krishna.
And now request Jagadishwari Mataji and Shantimai Kalindi Mataji to come on near to the stage.
Hare Krishna. Actually, it's very painful time for us that actually Mataji is like a, for me it's, she's like a mother or the big sister, because actually I came through them only, because Dayanandi Prabhuji and Mataji, if they didn't call me for their Damodar Yatra in 2010, I will not be here. I'll be somewhere else. And the thing actually, they have a good quality. They have, as Parthasarathi Prabhuji said, they are a package. Because Mataji and Prabhuji, if they combine, then they will do miracles. That's we already seen many times. So one time actually I went to their house. Their caring, that made me actually, it's like a, I came to Bahrain alone. So as in a bachelor life, I didn't felt I missed my family, because I got a new family. And she give all the privilege to do everything in their house. Whenever she go to India, I will stay in their house with Prabhuji, or Prabhuji also go, I will stay alone in their house. So whatever the things is there, like deities and everything, before I am getting initiated, I started worshipping Radha Krishna. So these all privileges they give me, that practices brought me in Krishna consciousness little strong. So I always thankful to both of them. And Mataji's, already Prabhuji said, I never seen like Mataji who can stand for 3-4 days consistently for one service. I don't know who can do this. She's like do some miracles, but she always stay back in the back end, and she do miracle services. And I don't know, Prabhuji is like Prabhuji like to eat nicely. Whatever Prabhuji say, she will make it.
Hare Bol.
Actually, I don't know. Just now I was saying he will miss that. I don't know how he will manage this timing. It's the task for Prabhuji, but Mataji do all kind of requirements of like a prasadam. He like prasadam, so whatever he likes, she will cook. That's her quality. And thank you very much. There are so many things to say about her, but on the time constraints, I am winding up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I am praying for Radha Bharaneshwar, to all of them staying in South of Vrindavan and do better service than here. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And now I will request Jagadishwari Mataji to glorify. Yeah, okay.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga. One of the Lord's name is Stuti Priya. He wanted his devotees to glorify him. So, but the same Lord will be very pleased, very happy when we glorify his devotees. So, I got a chance now to glorify her grace, Lavanga Vraja Sundari Mataji. Hare Krishna. If you see ISKCON Balaramdesh, it's a breeding ground of devotion. So many of us started our devotional service, devotional activities from here, Balaramdesh. So after, while leaving, we are not just leaving from Balaramdesh. So when we leave, before that, we create a huge succession behind us. So the best example is, one of the best example is Lavanga Mataji. So Mataji, along with her husband, His Grace Dayanidhi Prabhu, had brought many devotees to our congregation. So once when we went to their house, we were very surprised to see the full house was packed with Bhakti Rickshaw members. So that was their mood to serve Srila Prabhupada. So actually, Mataji is professionally, she is an architect. So along with her professional work, she was managing her housework and she was managing her personal sadhana also. As Parthasarathi Prabhu said, she had mastered almost all the services in the temple. She is very good artist, like especially deity face painting and then outfit stitching. So I hope you all remember the outfitting made during Kirtan Mela for Gaura Nitya. It was so attractive. And then, as Prabhu said, she's a great cook. That's what every week we see her in the prasadam stall. And then in the Kirtan Mela also, she was distributing prasadam to the devotees. And then, not least, she actively takes part in the temple cleaning. And then, so many we have to keep on telling. And then if you see, yeah, now it's a high time for us. She is going back to South Vrindavan and she's going to continue her service over there to the Lordship. More than that, she is going to take care of her elderly parents-in-laws. So I pray that the Lord will, so that she will continue her service over there and the Lord will protect her in all directions, always. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, all the best. Really, we are going to miss you and we are going to miss your Friday evening stall prasadam, that I am sure. Hare Krishna. Coming to the young devotees, you all must have noticed all three of them are very obedient, well-mannered, and very talented, and young Kirtanayas, all three of them. Really, all the credit goes to their parents. They are really proud of them. Hare Krishna. So wherever they go, I pray that they always in connection with the Lord and they will listen to their words of their parents. All the best. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. I request Shantimai Mataji to glorify.
उपज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाघया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna. One Prabhupada used to say that the best service a grihastha can do is raise devotee children. They live by example. This is the amazing part of them, the amazing children. So I just would like to talk to them as a package, as a family, as a team. So wherever they go, you can see them as a moving around as a family. Even food counter, you can see all of them with the children, they stand. So this is amazing. I would like to say that, the family, Mataji is the backbone of Prabhu. I always tell them that. He can accomplish lot of services in the temple only because of Mataji. So really appreciable, and always I look up to them as, live by example is a model for each one of us. And without Mataji, I'm sure you cannot accomplish all this kind of services to the Lord, and vice versa. Because what I think is Mataji is there in almost all the services, like garland seva, deity service, painting, explained, everything explained, nothing is left out. Yeah, everything she has touched, and she, with the passion, she do all the services to the Lord. But whatever she doesn't do, that will be done by Prabhuji, like preaching, and then other preaching and teaching also will be done by Prabhuji. What the qualities of her is, this is the service that is not just done for the namesake. With the passion and patience, perfection, she does the services. You can see that, she's the person of perfection. Even small deity stitching, she wants that perfection. This is not just for accomplishing the task, but with the full dedication and passion and with the full perfection, she does it for the Lordship, for the happiness of the Lord. not for our, eyes. This is for the Lord's happiness. This is what I could see from her. And you know that what kind of service she does. The best service, the unparalleled service she does at Radha Seva. Many times I have seen that she's standing in the kitchen along with the Prabhujis, irrespective of the weather condition. The enthusiasm, dedication was amazing because she just wanted to see the happiness of the devotees. She wanted to see the happiness of Lord Krishna through the devotees. So, she actually nourished them or nurtured them with the varieties. She doesn't like the same kind of prasadam. She wants varieties, and she enjoys the happiness of the devotees, whoever is enjoying prasadam. And amazing actually, unparalleled services always say. And just like that, the unprecedented service I could see in Kirtan Mela. I think this is initiated by Prabhuji only. The crowd pulling counter, food counter, also with all the kids, her children with them. Unprecedented service again, and that is the only reason. It's a crowd pulling, as I said. So many used to, first they'll go to the counter, then they come to the kirtan. This is how I experienced many times. And then the one most important, again, remarkable, their service is Damodara Yatra. I have literally seen many times that Prabhuji will be reaching home the last minute. They will be get into the car and she literally feed him on his mouth to reach the destination on time. Really, everyone has to learn because we don't express, this kind of services. It's taught me a lot, in fact. This is how they support each other, Many times they feed each other, to accomplish the task, to make the number, that kind of services actually. Then the last and the final thing is, I am happy for her because she's going to settle down in South Vrindavan, and not only for the service, but also for taking care of the older parents. And happy that definitely we are not going to, we will see them again and again whenever we go there. So that happiness is there. And I just would like to mention about Hare Krishna and Appu, that Ananda Krishna, that I pray to the Lord that let him get the very best placement in India, so that he will get good association. That is most important now, and good ISKCON association, good prasadam, and good experience in life, so that he can come up further and spread ISKCON, everywhere, wherever he goes. And our little prodigy, in fact, he is the budding artist. Kirtan and harmonium and then mridangam is there everywhere. He is there. So wish him also good luck. Niveda, actually I did not know that, but definitely we will miss all of them. You too, Niveda. And again, she's a great Kirtaniya and very good, brilliant student, in fact, brilliant student. And then, the character-wise also, all of them, all the devotee kids are good, but they are the best. I can see that. They are the best. So wherever they go, I pray to the God, let them have good experience. Whenever we are away from the family, many bad things can happen, but I pray that let them have the very good experience in life, so that, they can nurture it in future. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. All the very best to all of you. We'll get to know or see each other, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So definitely we are going to miss Friday's stall, prasadam from Mataji and Sankirtan from Nivedya. So one more devotee also leaving the island, Nivedya. But she is going for the studies. She will come back because the parents are going to be here only. She is going for the studies only. Hare Krishna. So to glorify Nivedya, we request Pavani and Medini also to come on the stage to glorify them.
Hare Krishna. Pranams to all. So I've been asked to speak about Nivedya. Actually, we all know she's an amazing Kirtanya, but also she's so hardworking and she's so sincere in whatever she does. And she's so respectful and she actually obeys and respects her parents so much. Like we might be with her friends and we'll all be together, but if her mother tells come home and do Arati, she will leave everything and she'll go home and do Arati and come. And also I asked her friend if she could tell something and about her in school, and her friend was telling how in max class and all, every problem's answer solution Nivedya will get within minutes, and she will ensure that it's a fun way that Nivedya, she will ensure that it's a fun way that everyone enjoys how they're solving the problem. So they all do. She's a brilliant, brilliant in studies and also in kirtan, and also in her character, she's an amazing person. Like when we all girls sit together, she cracks jokes and she makes us laugh, and we're going to miss all of that, Nivedya. I'm really going to miss you a lot. Hare Krishna. And Mataji and children also are so amazing. Mataji is such an inspiration for me. She cooks so not only amazing, but in this huge quantity and this great scale. It's so inspiring, Mataji. Please bless me, Mataji. And also the children, like even Anantu, for his age, he has done Putana's acting. So like, for a guy of his age to do Putana, it shows, what maturity he has and where he has reached. And even Hare Krishna, Hare Kutan. So all of you, thank you so much and pranams. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. I'll request Shilpa to come on the stage.
Hare Krishna. Speaking about Nivedya, in a very short time of period, I became so close to Nivedya that I feel like she's a different person. She's a very studious student. She studies so much that if you even go out, she'll be like, no, I'm studying. If you go for Kirtan, she'll be like, no, I'm studying. So whenever we ask her, she'll be like, I'm studying. So wishing you all the best for your future studies, and we'll really miss your Kirtan. As everyone knows, she sings so good. It's a very melodious voice. We'll really miss you, Nivedya. And speaking about Mataji and them, of course, the stall. And I have a great memory with Mataji of making Pani Puri in the Guru Maharaj room. Thank you much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Pavani, Shilpa and Medini. So we'll have those devotee wants to glorify, we'll have a link shared in our group, so that they can post their glorification and messages. We will forward to the Matajis and Prabhu also. Thank you so much. Now we will request to give the token of appreciation. We call Divyangi Mataji and Kalpaturu Mataji on the stage. Kalpaturu Mataji, Divyangi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, please give the Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I request Divyangi Mataji to hand over the Mataji. Before that, please read this one. Lavanga Vrajasundari Mataji, by the management and the congregation devotee for her contribution to ISKCON Balaramdesh in the service of the founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, ISKCON Balaramdesh, Kingdom of Bahrain, April 18, 2025. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I will request to give the books to the children. Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I'll request the Mataji to speak few words. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavad Pranam. Actually, I don't know what to speak, Prabhuji. 2010 से हम ये बड़े परिवार से जुड़े हैं, हमारा बलराम देश के परिवार से। जब हम लोग अपना पूरा घर बार छोड़ के आते हैं ना, तो इधर जो फैमिली मिला,
Hare Krishna. It's very tough for her to leave Balramdesh, but she really supported me because she's going to serve my parents. So actually, many of my neighbors, they think that she is the daughter and I am the son-in-law. because they are very close to my parents. Even they love her more than me. I call once in a week only, but she calls daily. So everything I know through her only. So please pray to the Lordship. Please bless her to serve a big responsibility. Main thing, she never handles money. I only handle. So this part of the age, she is going to handle money, all the means household things. So please pray for her. Hare Krishna. And actually, I came to Krishna Consciousness in touch with Krishna in 2006 in Dubai. That time I was a bachelor. Through Nandakumar Prabhu's Kirtan, I came to in connection with ISKCON. So then within 1 year after marriage, she also came. From there, she also got attracted to the Kirtan and Satsang. And then Appu was also born there. Then 2010, I got a transfer. I was working in Al Moed in Dubai. I got a transfer to here. That time everybody told me, don't go to Bahrain. It's a very small place. You stay in Dubai only. But Nandakumar Prabhu only told, you go to Bahrain. This all God's arrangements. So you are going to get a guru there. So it's ISKCON has got a full-fledged temple in Middle East only in Bahrain. So I took his word and we came here. Rest all is just history only. Because when he came here, to the temple, I came first devotees I saw was His Grace Saga Gopinath Prabhu and His Grace Udargati Prabhu. So in the usual material this thing I asked, who are you? What's your name? So they very humbly they told, I am Udayan, I am Shashidharan Nair. They told like this. They told me, do you want to connect it to ISKCON? Yes, I told, but I don't have a vehicle, they told. From that day onwards, he arranged with Brajavenu Gopal Daswaji to pick us to the Bhaktivedanta and all. From that day, we are connected to the devotees over here. Parsa Prabhuji, Mukundavarali Prabhuji, and all the devotees. All were very much affectionate to us. Actually, we learned from Balaramdesh devotees. So thanks a lot to all. Hare Krishna. So please pray for them. I would like to stay or a couple of years more. So please bless us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna also, Hare Krishna, she has got a request to everybody. Please plan your vacation and come to our home in South Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. She will feed you prasadam and she give you accommodation. Hare Krishna. Every time Rath Yatra is on, it's 3 days Rath Yatra, and by all the mercy of the devotees and Krishna, our house is Jagannath's home. It's a Gundicha. So 2 days Lord used to stay in our home, Jagannath. So many Matajis used to come here and Sir Uttama Indulega Mataji, Gideshri Mataji, many Matajis I don't want to name. They used to come 3 days, stay in our home and serve the Lord. So please come, please plan if you are in vacation, June end or July starting, please come, stay in our home. And please, any time you are planning, please contact me. Your prasadam and accommodation will be our home only. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please come. Hare Krishna. Actually, South Vrindavan is extended Balaramdesh only. You can see all devotees there. And during the Rath Yatra, all devotees used to come. Sachidananda Prabhu, Saradi Govinda Prabhu, Kamalaksha Prabhu, all devotees used to come every year. So please come. And Venkatesha Govinda Prabhu from 2026, he will be also be there. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I would like to thank everyone and ask for your blessings because Balaramdesh has been my home even though we are from Kerala. And I would hope that I have your blessings so that I have good devotee association and I can continue my sadhana even in India. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I've only been in Bahrain for 5 years, but you know, even when I first came to Balaramdesh, all the devotees welcomed us and accepted us as your own, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm sure my parents are as well. And the phase of life that I'm moving into is one that I've seen all my friends moving into for the past few years, and it's one that's filled with a lot of challenges and hardships and dangers, and I really need all your prayers and blessings to sail through all of that smoothly. You know, the way you all have been praying for me all of these years, because of which I've been able to fare well. I request you all to continue that, and I'm very grateful for all the Vaishnavas and all the devotees who have been very inspiring and have taught me a lot and guided me and helped me grow as a person, or in kirtan, or in youth, or even in general. And lastly, if I have committed any mistakes or offenses knowingly or unknowingly, I would like to apologize for all of it. And yeah, I'll miss the association and the deities, and hopefully I find a place where I get, at least some of the love and care that everyone here has shown me. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So one more thing. Also, both of us, we are not very thoughtful. We used to react spontaneously. So in case of any offenses from our side, we beg pardon. Hare Krishna. Please bless us. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Mataji and Ananta Krishna and Hare Krishna and Nevedya. Thank you so much for the seva all you have done in the temple. On behalf of temple management and the president, we thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So before we conclude the program, we will have some few announcements. We are going to have a congregational picnics, spiritual picnic on the 1st of May. All devotees are requested to register for this one through to Balaji Purushottam Prabhu or Anjali Gopika Mataji. So it's a picnic which having out a boat festival, kirtan, games and Chandan Yatra and a pool time also. And one more thing is prasadam. Prasadam is there, delicious prasadam from morning till evening. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So, no, there. Hare Krishna. So, before concluding, we will announce the sponsor. Today, sponsor is Arvindagiri Krishna Das Prabhu and Amrit Leela Radha Mataji on the occasion.